everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back to talk about all of the fragrances that I wore last week. So I've got a lot here. I've been like testing a bunch of my sweet essential oils and some of my Cocoapink perfumes, as well as wearing like normal bottles of perfume. I've been doing a lot of layering over lotion, so I've got a lot to go over here. I'm gonna jump right in. So the first fragrance that we're gonna talk about is this one here. This is Poison Girl Unexpected, and I love this fragrance. It's like the original Poison Girl, which is sweet and syrupy and tonka, vanilla. Really beautiful. I think it's got some orange blossom in it. Really, really beautiful, but Poison Girl Unexpected has a load of ginger in it, like really fresh, really fresh. It's almost like a buttery ginger rather than a spiced ginger. It's so good. Yeah, it's a sweet ginger because this is such a syrupy fragrance. It's like more of a syrupy kind of ginger. It's beautiful. I love it. The only problem with this fragrance is it lasts all of, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes on me. My skin eats it up. That's how the original Poison Girl is for me as well, which is why I don't own it, because my skin just eats it up. It's just not worth I don't even pull this very often to wear it. I just happen to be craving this fragrance, which is why I pulled it out. And I do love it, but yeah, it's so disappointing. Like I would have to reapply every 30 minutes if I wanted to continue to smell like this. But anyways, that is Poison Girl Unexpected. It's beautiful. I'm gonna pick up Armaf Eternia again because it's a really, really good dupe of Poison Girl, and which I've been really, really like wanting in my life again. But it lasts so much longer. It's so much better. Okay, next, my beautiful friend sent me this gorgeous banana lotion. So this is Banana Milk Body Lotion. It's a Korean brand called Welcos. It's made in Korea. She found it at Marshall's and it is amazing, you guys. I was telling her how I had this dream of smelling like banana candy or like a banana cream pie, just wanting to smell like that so badly. And so she was like, well, I've got this banana lotion and I'm gonna see if I can find it for you at Marshall's. So she did, she found it for me and she sent it over, and I paired this banana lotion which really does smell like banana candy, and it actually lasts, the scent of it actually lasts on your skin. It's amazing. But I paired it first with Vanilla Banana from Cocoapink, and oh my gosh, I love Vanilla Banana. It smells like, I mean, this one does straight up smell like banana candy. It smells almost identical to the lotion. It's very, very similar, just like this sweet, yummy banana candy, like creamed banana. It's amazing. This one is good. I think I got maybe 3 or so hours out of the combination. The one that lasts like no other is this one here. This one is called Banana Coconut Cloud Pie. Oh my gosh. And this one is like a little bit more gourmand leaning. It's got the coconut in it, which gives it a little bit more depth, and it's got that kind of pastry like pie. It's got that kind of pie aspect to it, which again, it's got more depth to it than the Vanilla Banana. Both are amazing, both are incredible. I would love to have both of them in my collection. In fact, I might just order them both, because they're both so good. But I will tell you, the Banana Cloud Pie, I could still smell this on myself when I woke up the next morning. Like that's how long this one lasts. So yeah, the Vanilla Banana is beautiful. It's much more simple than the Banana Cloud Pie, but this one performs a lot better. Both are incredible. Both are amazing. And then the other Cocoapink fragrance that I tested is this one here called Georgia. This one is beautiful. This is like This one is light and sweet and crisp and fresh. It's so good. I think this one has got like herbs in it, some light florals. It's beautiful. This one also lasted a really, really long time. This was another one that I sprayed it on kind of towards the evening, and I could still smell it on my clothes and really on me even the next morning. It's funny, my husband hugged me the next morning and he was like, "Ooh, you smell good." And it was this. He could still smell it. And I was like, really? They usually don't like last that long, but this one hung in there for a good long time. So anyways, that one is called Georgia. It's so beautiful. Okay, next I wore an oil and lotion combination. I picked this lotion up. This is from Bath & Body Works. It's called Coastal Hydrangeas. I picked this up not this past semi-annual sale, but the one before that, so almost a year ago. And it was the first time I had ever worn this. This is Fresh Hydrangeas, Ocean Mist, and Golden Apple. It's just kind of like a clean, slightly sweet, kind of fresh scent. You definitely get the apple, but it's like a really fresh apple. It's really pretty. I do like it. I just don't reach for it that often, but I felt like this oil would pair really well with it. This is the Sweet Essentials Cactus and Dewberry oil, and this is so pretty. It did pair really well with the lotion. This is just really, it's like fresh and clean, and again, slightly sweet, kind of like the lotion. It's really, really nice. There's nothing like groundbreaking about it. It was just a really nice combination. I think I was able to get about 6 hours out of this combination before I couldn't smell it anymore, and then I was able to like move on and apply something else. But yeah, it was a nice little combination. So anyways, that is Coastal Hydrangeas from Bath & Body Works and Cactus and Dewberry from Sweet Essentials. And while we're talking about Sweet Essentials, let's just quickly go through all of the oils that I wore this week. Okay, I tried Warm Vanilla Sugar. This is a dupe for Bath & Body Works. Warm Vanilla Sugar, like the most recent formulation. The weakest, like the weakest, but still really, really nice and pleasant. This oil does not last long at all. I mean, I think I got maybe an hour if I'm lucky I can get out of this. So this is one of those, like, just throw it on. It's really comforting and cozy, and I know I'm gonna enjoy it for an hour or so, or to use it as a base for something else is really nice. Okay, this one here has been one of my favorites that I picked up from Sweet Essentials. This is the Pistachio and Cardamom Cake. Oh my gosh, this is so good. It really does smell like cardamom cake. And you do get the pistachio as well. It's really, really sweet, like sweet icing, but if you can imagine like sweet buttercream icing dusted with cardamom. And then with the pistachio in the background, this one is really, really strong too. This lasted a good 5-6 hours before I would have needed to reapply. I didn't reapply, I just went ahead and moved on to something else, but I probably could have gotten away with only having to reapply this once, and I would have smelled like it the whole day. So yeah, this has been a really good one. This one again is called Pistachio and Cardamom Cake. It was a good one. Next is this one here. This is Apple Blossom and Vanilla. And this one's really nice too. This is the one, I put this on after I wore the Coastal Hydrangeas and Cactus and Dewberry combination. I went ahead and threw this one on just to see, and it is like raining like buckets outside right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but holy cow, it's coming down. Yeah, this is really beautiful. Again, with the Apple Blossom, it's kind of like a sweet, light floral, and then softened by a really beautiful, creamy vanilla. It's beautiful. I love this one. This one lasts a lot longer than the Cactus and Dewberry as well. I think I got about 3 hours out of this before I would have needed to reapply. So not as good as the Pistachio and Cardamom Cake, but definitely not as bad as the Cactus and Dewberry. Really beautiful. So anyways, that one is called Apple Blossom and Vanilla. And then I tried this one here, Seaside Cotton. Holy cow, this one, not my favorite. This is very oceanic smelling. It smells like one of those kind of well, not beach. It smells like one of those oceanic perfumes. It's very fresh, clean, maybe just the slightest bit salty, but really, really fresh, clean, kind of like oceanic, clean linen scent. It's really, really strong. I went in hard with this and my daughter was like, oh my gosh, Mom, your perfume is way too strong. And I was like, it really is. It was so strong. It died down after maybe an hour, but this one is like the Pistachio and Cardamom Cake, where you could probably get away with only needing to reapply it once throughout the day and you would smell like that forever. And if it gets on your clothes, it's gonna be on your clothing for days probably. So anyways, that one is called Seaside Cotton, really pretty fresh scent. And then this one was really disappointing. This one is the In Love Again type. So YSL made a fragrance called In Love Again. And then it also had a flanker, I believe. And it's really difficult to find. It's very expensive if you do find it, and it's one of those that it's like old, so you don't know like what kind of condition it would be in, even if you did buy a vintage bottle of it. So anyways, I just picked up the oil to see if, what I'm missing. And this one, it's okay. It doesn't smell like, there's nothing special about it to me at all. I'm thinking it's probably not like the best dupe in the world. It's kind of got that vintagey, it's kind of got like that vintagey citrus kind of, yeah, kind of that vintage citrus, vintage kind of musty citrus thing going on. It's got some flowers in it. It's fresh, it's very slightly sweet. It is kind of vintagey smelling for sure. It reminds me of something from like the early 2000s, like maybe the late 90s or early 2000s. It's okay. I mean, it's not wonderful, and I think it lasted all of about an hour, so yeah, it's okay. I wouldn't waste my time on that one. Okay, next I wore this one here. This is Jennifer Lopez Still. I'm obsessed with this perfume. It's like slightly sweet, really fresh. It's got this beautiful soft tea note in it. It's clean smelling, it's musky, it's a musk. I mean, it's got like musk is the base note in it for sure. It definitely dries down to a musk fragrance. In fact, I just talked about this in a musk video, and that's why I wore it. I couldn't put it away until I wore it. It's so beautiful, sweet, clean, musky skin. Oh, I love it so much. This is a really good performer too for what it is. I can get a good 5 or 6 hours out of this before I would need to reapply. This is one of my favorites, like just get out of the shower and spray something on and know I'm gonna smell amazing. It's so good. So anyways, that is Jennifer Lopez Still. Okay, next I wore this one here. This one actually lasted a really long time. This is from the Urban Outfitters line of fragrances. This one is called Tea Matcha. This is a really, really bright citrus tea fragrance, like loads of citrus in the top. And then it dries down to this beautiful, fresh tea fragrance. It's strong. It's like way, way stronger than Elizabeth Arden green tea. It's in that same kind of family. It doesn't smell exactly like green tea. It smells different because it's got so much citrus in it, but it's really, really bright, citrusy, almost sharp smelling, really, really strong tea fragrance. This one is, you could easily get 6 hours out of this, especially on clothing. yeah, it's really, really strong for what it is. I was very surprised. I need to try layering this over my green tea oil from Al Rahab and to see what that combination is like, which I will do, and I will update you guys. I'm gonna try to get through these, like this whole travel set, because I don't need a bunch more travel fragrances hanging around. So anyways, yeah, that one is from the Urban Outfitters line. It's called Tea Matcha. It's really pretty. Next, I wore this one here. This, I think I'm going to let this go. This is the Nest Sauvy Orange perfume oil. And out of the bottle, this smells beautiful. It's like a light, soft, but still really rich smelling orange, like very literal orange. I really love how it smells out of the bottle. It smelled terrible on my skin. My skin turned it very sharp and I don't know, almost very sharp and almost a little bit metallic smelling. Like it just didn't work on me at all. So I'm gonna let this one go. Yeah, that one is the Nest Sauvy Orange oil. I think this is the only one that doesn't work for me. And then the only other oil I wore is this one here. This is Al Rahab Tutti Musk. Tutti is, I guess it means berry. Somebody said it's Arabic or Aramaic. Arabic, maybe? I'm not sure. Whatever the language is in the Middle East. But apparently Tutti means berry. So really it's called berry musk. I pulled this for a musk video, or no, I pulled this for a berry video and I couldn't put it away until I wore it. It's beautiful. It really is just like fresh, sweet berries and musk. It's gorgeous. I will say this one doesn't last very long though. You can get maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours out of this before you would need to reapply. But it smells amazing and it's worth it. It's worth it to just carry this with you and just discreetly reapply it. It's gorgeous. So anyways, that is Al Rahab Tutti Musk. Okay, next I wore one of my decants that I pulled that I'm trying to get through. This is actually part of my project pan. So this is Britney Spears Fantasy Intimate Edition. This is one of the fragrances that I actually regret getting rid of. I found that you still can find this on Fragrance Nut, so I'm gonna try to pick up a new bottle because I really do like this, and it doesn't smell right in the decant. It's been exposed to a lot of oxygen. It's changed. It doesn't smell bad. It hasn't gone off. It just doesn't smell like it should. It actually is stronger though now. It's stronger and longer lasting than Intimate Edition, and I think that was why a lot of the reason why I let Intimate Edition go was because it just didn't last very long on me at all. But I might just put it aside and let it sit for like a year and hope that it maybe will get a little bit stronger, but this is beautiful. It's sweet, slightly sweet, kind of creamy, a touch powdery. I love it. It's so good. Musky skin scent. It's really good. So I'm trying to get through these, and I made a big old dent in that because that was full. Maybe 2 more wears and this one will be gone. So anyways, that is Britney Spears Fantasy Intimate Edition. Beautiful. Okay, next I have another layering combination. So I pulled out this is the Bath & Body Works. This is from the aromatherapy line. This one is called Serenity. It is Marigold, Rose, and Magnolia. It's, again, I got this one almost a year ago, and this one is beautiful. It's like a light, sweet floral. It's perfect to layer any kind of light, sweet perfume over. Or really any kind of floral would layer over it beautifully. I love this one. I love this lotion so much. It was one of my favorites. And I layered this one over it. This is Guerlain, Mon Guerlain Bloom of Rose. And this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love this fragrance. It smells like Mon Guerlain, but it's fresher, but you still get that kind of creamy lavender from it. It's really hard to explain because it doesn't smell like rose to me at all, but I still just get that really beautiful, clean, slightly powdery lavender feel from it. I still have the lavender in the top and the neroli in the middle, and neroli in the middle. And that, to me, those are the two most dominant notes, the lavender and the neroli, which keep it very clean and light and slightly powdery from the lavender. But it's really bright and fresh from the neroli, but it's got vanilla in the base. It's got jasmine sambac in it as well, which I don't get a ton of it, and Bulgarian rose, but I just get like the lavender, the neroli, and the vanilla. It's really, really beautiful. And this lotion doesn't last very long at all. Like the smell of it on your skin, I mean, it lasts a few hours and then that's gone. This perfume though lasted a long time. Yeah, after I couldn't smell this anymore, I could still smell the Guerlain Bloom of Rose. So really beautiful. And I think that's the first time that I've given this one like some good love. And yeah, I really love it. It's beautiful. It's not very popular and you don't hear it talked about often, but it really is beautiful. If you like Mon Guerlain, I think you would like, well, I say that, but it's very different from Mon Guerlain. It's like the same, but very different. It's much lighter than Mon Guerlain, but it is gorgeous. So anyways, that is Mon Guerlain and Bloom of Rose. And then last but not least, I wore this one here. I wore this one to decide if I was going to keep it or not. This is Eau de Lalique from Lalique. This is a really beautiful, fresh, citrusy, light, woody fragrance. This is a Jean-Claude Elena fragrance. So if you like the kind of light, wispy, natural smelling, like Hermes fragrances that he does, I think you would really like this. It's really, really nice, but I can't smell it on myself. I think I'm anosmic. So, and I had a feeling that I was anosmic to this, but I hadn't spent enough time with it to really know if that was what was going on or, you know, what. But yeah, I definitely gave this a really good wear test and I am definitely anosmic to it. I can smell it in the bottle, but as soon as I spray it on me, I don't smell anything at all anymore, which is really sad, but I am gonna let this go to a good home because it has been discontinued. It is a beautiful fragrance and somebody else will be able to enjoy this and hopefully not be anosmic to it like I am. And then I put this lotion on first. This is somebody recommended this to me. This is a lotion from Pipette. You can pick this up at Ulta. This is a baby lotion and it is the Vanilla and Ylang Ylang scent. And it's funny because in the tube, you almost can't smell anything. It's very, very lightly fragranced. And yeah, when you first smell it out of the tube, you can't smell much. But when you put this all over, like when you put it on, oh my gosh, that's when the magic happens. It heats up on your body and then you get this beautiful soft vanilla and soft ylang ylang, and that's what it smells like. It's like the perfect combination of both notes, and it's warm and soft and kind of slightly creamy and really, really beautiful. I was not expecting that from this. I thought, oh man, I just bought an almost unscented lotion, but no, it's beautifully scented when it's on your skin. It warms up beautifully. So yeah, I'm really happy that I have this and it's gonna be gorgeous all year round, this one is. So that is the Pipette Baby Lotion Vanilla and Ylang Ylang, and I did layer the Eau de Lalique over that, hoping that it would help, and it didn't. This just completely disappeared, and then like 15 minutes later, my Pipette Baby Lotion like started warming on my skin, and that's what I could smell, and it was amazing. So anyways, guys, those are all of the fragrances and layering combinations and oils that I wore last week. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.